All right, Disney is in full-blown festive season, and we've got a lot of holiday news this week. Plus, new menu items at popular restaurants, discounts to help you save some cash on your next trip, and guess what? Even more 50th anniversary snacks. All the latest Disney news is coming up right now. Hey everybody, it's AJ for Disney Food Blog. It might be only the first week of November, but Disney has declared it's the holiday season. Too soon? Maybe. Never too soon? Either way, we got new snacks and treats for both the fall season and the holiday season to keep everyone happy. Now, if you follow us on social media, you already know that Christmas decorations are now up in Disney World. Also, if you don't follow us, then you totally should. Wink, wink. After Halloween ends on October 31st, Disney World gets to work overnight to transition Magic Kingdom from spooky season to holiday season in less than 12 hours. Cast members worked so fast overnight that guests entering Magic Kingdom on November 1st got a first look at these holiday decorations. We noticed the ornaments and tree decor are a bit more gold this year. We even spotted some special wreaths along the entryway to Magic Kingdom with unique decorations including pineapples. It seems the holiday decor in many places throughout Magic Kingdom has received a bit of a golden 50th anniversary makeover. The holiday decor doesn't just start in the park though. We also spotted some holiday touches at the Transportation and Ticket Center and at the gate to the Magic Kingdom parking. And Magic Kingdom is not the only Disney park that's ready for the holidays. Hollywood Studios has also put up their Christmas tree in Echo Lake. It joins the large Christmas ornaments scattered around the water and everything else going on at Hollywood Studios. Gertie's also all decked out for the holidays. She's wearing a Santa hat and holding a red ornament in her mouth with Disney World's 50th anniversary logo on it. The holidays are showing up fast in Disney World with more decorations being added by the day. And later this week, Animal Kingdom joined the party too. The beautiful Animal Kingdom Christmas tree is now up outside of the gates. This towering tree is a staple of Christmas decorations in the park, so spotting it got us excited to see what other decorations might be around. Once you head inside the park, you'll spot some amazing decor up as well. Now, you can also stop by Disney's Beach Club Resort now to take a look at the Gingerbread Carousel as it nears completion. Every year, the theme of the Gingerbread Carousel changes. Back in 2018, it featured horses themed to Donald Duck. In 2019, we saw a Peter Pan theme. This year, the life-size spinning carousel is themed to the Little Mermaid, which is super appropriate for the Beach Club. This amazing work of art features hand-painted holiday characters, gingerbread shingles that are handcrafted, and even some beautiful snowflakes made of fondant that celebrate Disney World's 50th anniversary. The Gingerbread House at the Grand Floridian Resort is set to open on November 10th. Currently, the area is roped off, and we're spotting cast members every day actively working on that giant gingerbread house, which will also be a shop for some special sweet treats. And since holiday decorations are back at the Magic Kingdom, that means the Jingle Cruise wants in on the celebration too. The Jingle Cruise got lots of decorations and even more holiday puns this year, and it has been fully transformed into the Jingle Cruise. The queue is full of cute decorations like wreaths, candy canes, and Christmas trees. The cast members are all in on the fun too with festive wreath-trimmed hats. Some of the decorations are more subtle, so make sure to keep your eyes peeled. And even the boats were decorated with festive names. We saw Icicle Irma and Yule Log Lolly back again, pulling up to the docks when we were there. You probably already know about hilarious skippers who lead your Jungle Cruise tour, right? Well, the pun game is strong on this ride. For the holiday season, there are some new jokes as well. Head to the Jingle Cruise to check out all the festive decor. The Swan Reserve is now open. Yep, the Walt Disney World Swan Reserve. It's a new hotel in Disney World. It's officially open. The opening was delayed a couple of times, so we're very excited to see it finally open its doors. This is part of the Marriott Bonvoy family, just like the Swan and Dolphin resorts, which means it's not actually owned by Disney World. However, it's still on Disney World property, and guests who stay here qualify for all the Disney hotel perks. In fact, this is considered a deluxe resort, which means guests can get some added bonuses like extended evening hours in the parks. The Swan Reserve is located right next to the Swan and Dolphin hotels, and they're all within walking distance to Epcot and Hollywood Studios. You can book your visit at the Swan Reserve now by visiting the Disney World website. Now we've got news about more hotel club level rooms reopening. Disney's Polynesian Village Resort, Yacht Club, and Beach Club resorts are now scheduled to reopen club level rooms soon. Club level rooms have already reopened at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa, Disney's Boardwalk Resort, Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge, and Disney's Contemporary Resort. What are club level rooms? Well, they typically offer guests extra amenities like the club level lounge, which features a continental breakfast, hot samples from resort restaurants sometimes, evening wine and beer selections, and desserts and cordials. Guests also have access to a concierge desk and even help with planning before visiting. Disney's Yacht Club concierge level rooms will reopen on January 20th, 2022, followed by the Beach Club on January 27th. Polynesian Village Resort Club levels will reopen on February 3rd, 2022. Speaking of 2022, we've got some discounts for you. Now, a Disney World vacation is really expensive, which is why we're constantly searching for discounts and deals that could help you save big during your time there. Annual pass holders can now save up to 25% on hotel rooms at select Disney World Resort hotels for most nights from January 2nd, 2022 through March 10th, 2022. Just how much of a discount you'll be able to get depends on when you plan to visit and what hotel you plan to stay at. Select rooms at places like Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge could be up to 25% off for most Sunday to Thursday nights from January 2nd through February 24th, and most nights from February 27th through March 10th. Different discount levels apply for other hotels. And to go along with that, Florida residents can save up to 20% on rooms at Disney World on most nights during that same time, January 2nd, 2022 through March 10th, 2022. There are rooms discounted for Florida residents up to 20%, 15%, and 10%, and proof of Florida residency is required at check-in, and there is a minimum stay of 1 night and a maximum stay of 14 nights. So if you're planning on a Disney trip during those dates, be sure to check and see if you qualify for a discount. And we've got big runDisney news. Now another full weekend is joining the Marathon group with 3 races that are themed after popular Disney attractions. During the new springtime surprise weekend, you can run the Expedition Everest 5K, which is actually the first race I ran way back when it first started a long time ago. Then they dismissed it and now it's back again. The Race for the Taste 10K and the Tower of Terror 10 miler. There's also a runDisney Springtime Surprise Challenge where participants can run in all 3 races and get a special challenge medal. The races all take place between March 31st and April 3rd, 2022. The Expedition Everest 5K will be on March 31st. It will feature a nighttime 5K race with a scavenger hunt that takes place during the race. Registration for the 5K is $100. The Race for the Taste 10K will be on April 2nd and will be themed after the new Remy's Ratatouille adventure from Epcot. The 10K will cost $135, and the Tower of Terror 10 miler on April 3rd is similar to the race of the past, but it's going to be in the morning instead of at night. The 10 miler will be $190. If you want to run in all 3 races, you can do the challenge for $445. Runners can also sign up to join the Sunrise Yoga in front of Cinderella Castle in Magic Kingdom. If you'd prefer to do the races from home, you can join a virtual race where you'll complete the race in your own course and be sent a medal, t-shirt, and other goodies. These will range in price from $75 to $305, and that price depends on the race or races you choose. Runners can start registering for the Springtime Surprise Weekend on December 9th, 2021. Head to runDisney.com to register. Over at Avengers Campus in Disney California Adventure, you can actually become a superhero on the brand new Web Slingers, a Spider-Man adventure. Since opening, the attraction has operated with a virtual queue, something that many Disney fans have become used to nowadays, but it seems that this has changed. Disneyland quietly updated its website to reflect a big change to the virtual queue system. Basically, it adjusted the language from guests always needing to get a spot in the virtual queue to now stating that guests may be required to join a virtual queue, and it appears that Disney is now operating with the standby queue more often over at Web Slingers. Web Slingers' virtual queue situation is a bit different than that at Rise of the Resistance in Disney World because it seems that Disneyland is using it on an as-needed basis. Because of this, you'll want to be sure that you check the Disneyland app before you make your plans on how you'll ride this popular attraction. If the virtual queue is in place, boarding group distribution times are at 7 a.m. and 12 p.m. Now, we've been getting a lot of updates lately about the Disney Wish cruise ship. This week, Disney dropped some more news, sharing a first look at the new Incredibles-themed family competition area inside the Hero Zone Sports Arena. The new offering, dubbed the Incredigames, will be a highly interactive, imaginatively produced game show with an incredible obstacle course, challenge games, and more, all themed to the popular Pixar movies. When you're not competing or watching others compete, you can hang out in the Hero Zone and enjoy a free play sports hub with basketball, air hockey, ping pong, and more. The whole area of the ship has a lot to offer. Okay, are you ready to talk a new hotel? Disney announced on Twitter that the new Toy Story Hotel will open its doors at Tokyo Disney Resort on April 5th, 2022. Starting then, guests will be able to stay in rooms that are decorated to look like Andy's room from Pixar's iconic Toy Story. The rooms even feature Woody's Roundup-inspired headboards and an oversized Mickey Mouse wristwatch. The hotel's exterior looks like toy blocks against a cloudy blue sky, and its design adds to the overall fun design of this entire space. The resort is meant to make you feel like you've shrunk down to the size of a toy, just like in Toy Story Land, and you're going to find Buzz Lightyear and Jessie as part of Slinky Dog Park in front of the entrance, and Woody and Bo Peep will be in Toy Friends Square, which is a courtyard located just off the lobby. We're excited to see what this hotel looks like when it opens. Stay tuned to DFB for more updates on Disney parks around the world. All right, ready for restaurant and snack news, everybody? All right, all of our noodle fans out there, we got an update for you. Our beloved Ohana noodles are no longer being served at TAMBU Lounge at the Polynesian Village Resort. Now, the noodles are not completely gone. We stopped by this week and the noodles were off the menu of small bites. The cast member told us it's because there is currently a noodle shortage, so they are only serving the dish at Ohana at this time. So if you're trying to grab some delicious noodles without eating at Ohana, we're afraid you're out of luck. So we'll keep you updated on the situation. Stay tuned to DFB for more. Not only are the parks decorated for Christmas, there's one spot at Disney Springs that also joins in on the holiday spirit. We headed over to Jock Lindsay's Holiday Bar this week to check out this year's holiday menu in Disney Springs. For drinks, we tried the Yule Mule and the Clausmo, and we even tried the cookies and milk dish. We also had a few food items like the Holiday Lights deviled eggs, ham and brie flatbread, and the lump of coal dessert. We enjoyed everything we tried, but if you want to know our full review, be sure to check out the post on our website at disneyfoodblog.com. New dishes at Homecoming. Chef Art Smith's Homecoming in Disney Springs is a DFB favorite, so when we found out about some new items, we had to go try them for ourselves. First off, we got the Bootlegger Whiskey Flight with Woodford Bourbon, Woodford Rye, and Woodford Barrel Select, along with sides of spiced pickle juice and candied pecans for $30. We really enjoyed this flight, and all of these are very strong. These were definitely meant to be sipped and savored, and the pickle juice was a nice palate cleanser between drinks. The Barrel Select was the best of the three drinks with a nice smoothness and plenty of burn, making it the strongest of the trio. Next is the Conch Chowder, which has tender conch, tomatoes, and vegetables for $14. This one really surprised us. We were expecting something very seafood flavored and salty, but this is more like a spicy gumbo with a nice tomato flavor. This is a super delicious addition to the menu, especially for anyone that likes spicy stews. And there's also the Catfish Sandwich, which has crispy fried Gulf Coast catfish fillet, lettuce, tomato, and remoulade sauce on toasted Cuban bread for $19. We're not always big on catfish, but we think this sandwich could win over a catfish hater pretty easily. The fish was lightly breaded and had a nice crispiness and even stayed flaky and crunchy with the slaw on top of it. Plus, the chips on the side were a highlight as always. Finally, we got the new version of the Char Grilled Chicken, which has 2 grilled chicken breasts, sliced avocado, succotash, and a cup of conch chowder, which we subbed out for some yummy mac and cheese, all for $27. This dish was so good. The chicken was extremely juicy, the avocado and succotash were a surprisingly good pairing, and everything came together for a very refreshing bite. The succotash actually has a light dressing on it made from olive oil, apple cider, and house seasoning, which adds another subtle flavor to this one. So Homecoming can even make grilled chicken and vegetables delicious. In a conclusion that's surprising to no one, we loved everything we tried at Homecoming. We definitely recommend trying out any of these new dishes if you're looking for delicious Southern food with a fine dining twist. Okay, we're talking next about the chocolate pignata. We had a pignata in Disney World this week, and no, that's not a typo. At Frontera Cucina in Disney Springs, headed by celebrity chef Rick Bayless, there's a new 50th anniversary treat called a pignata. This is a dessert pignata shaped like a pig. For $28, you can get a shareable pignata, which is a chocolate shell filled with cajeta mousse, tender cake infused with Abasolo whiskey and vanilla, and a crumble made with chipotle bacon, candied orange, and Maria cookies. Is it Maria or Mariah? I don't know. The features on this big piggy are made with hard marshmallows coated in chocolate, and it even comes with a mallet you can use to break open the pig. This dessert is definitely shareable, and we think it'd satisfy at least 2 people, probably more, especially if you're not super hungry. All the flavors together were honestly not the best though. The combinations were interesting. We liked that the flavors were a little different, but the sourness from the mousse and bacon felt a little too strong for us, and the price seemed a little high as well. It is shareable, but $28 is pretty steep. We're not really sure why Disney World wants us to break open all our desserts now, but we have to admit it is more fun this way. And it wouldn't be a holiday without some new sweets at Amorette's Patisserie. First up on our list is the white chocolate peppermint eclair, which is an eclair with a white chocolate and peppermint mousse filling, garnished with pieces of peppermint candy and gold leaf. Very fancy. If you want to taste this eclair, it's priced at $8.50 and it will be available from now through December 30th at Amorette's. Next up is the holiday Mickey Mouse mini dome cake. Amorette's Patisserie is known for its little dome cakes, and this one definitely looks Instagrammable. On the inside, you'll find chocolate chiffon cake, dark chocolate mousse, and white chocolate mousse, and you can grab it for $9 from now through December 30th. Finally, we've got the holiday parfait. It's made with a bourbon white chocolate mousse, cranberry cherry panna cotta, maple chocolate ganache, and chocolate chiffon cake. Lots going on here. It's garnished with candied pralines and meringue trees. The treat is available for $9 from now until December 30th. And it's time to say hello to the new holiday donut at Everglazed Donuts and Cold Brew, the Holiday Mystery Donut. It's an apple strudel-inspired treat that's only available for a limited time. You can pick this one up for $6.50, and the apple-flavored donut is covered with caramel sauce, coffee cake cinnamon pieces, and vanilla frosting drizzle, and inside you'll find an apple pie filling. We thought this donut was fantastic. If you love fall flavors like we do, you'll be a big fan of the caramel and cinnamon topping. If you love apple pie, strudel, or just fall treats in general, you need to head to Everglazed ASAP to give this one a try. Also in Disney Springs, we found this new holiday treat we could not walk away without tasting. Behold the Peppermint Bark Nachos. Made with waffle cone chips and topped with chocolate and peppermint swirled soft serve, M&M's, whipped cream, chocolate sauce, and candy cane sprinkles for $9.29. They are very festive, very pretty. We found this limited time treat at Marketplace Snacks in Disney Springs. Now, this one has a nice, strong peppermint flavor. We couldn't taste a lot of the chocolate, but that wasn't a problem for us. We loved the crunch from the M&Ms and waffle cone bits, and we enjoyed that pretty substantial piece of yummy peppermint bark. If you happen to be in Disney Springs and looking for some peppermint, we highly recommend this one. All right, we love when Disney World has fun with its snacks, and we've got a new Dole Whip. This is the Kakamora Dole Whip, which we found at Pineapple Lanai at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort. Now, we have seen the Kakamora Dole Whip floats before over there at Aloha Isle, but this one is different. It's basically a Dole Whip. You get to choose what flavors you want in an edible bowl with chocolate-dipped pretzel sticks and a white chocolate disc. And that white chocolate disc is a Kakamora's face. And you can get whatever Dole Whip flavor you want, like I said, based on what's available for the day. We chose a pineapple and vanilla swirl, and it was great. We'd also like to point out that although the bowl looks like it's a waffle cone bowl, it's not. It's actually just a regular cone bowl with a waffle print on it. Also, this snack is huge and shareable if you want to share. You can grab it now for $5.99. Now, we headed to Epcot this week for one thing and one thing only, the Werther's Original Gingerbread Caramel Cookie Sandwich. This treat is 2 soft gingerbread cookies held together with buttercream icing and Werther's caramel inside. You can get one for $5.99, and it is so good. Literally one of my favorite holiday treats in Disney World. Head to Caramel Kucha in the Germany Pavilion at Epcot's World Showcase, and you're going to find plenty of gingerbread flavor in this one with 2 big cookies, lots of icing in between, and they're very, very soft, chewy cookies. We did notice that this year's cookie had a little less caramel than in previous years, but honestly, I got the treat a couple years ago and there was more caramel in this year's, so I think your mileage is gonna vary. Either way, we thought the icing had the perfect consistency, and the combination of the caramel drizzle and the ooey gooey cookie was excellent. There's nothing better than staring off into an Epcot sunset over World Showcase Lagoon as we snack on our favorite caramel treat. And remember, you can now mobile order from Caramel Kucha, so that makes it even easier to get your hands on this treat. Nine Dragons Restaurant in Epcot's China Pavilion has a new 50th anniversary dessert that's based on a trendy boba tea drink. The Boba Blue Magic, which features house-made butterfly pea powder ice cream and blue lychee jelly topped with creamy milk cap, blueberry popping boba, crunchy toffee, and a fortune cookie, is the new 50th anniversary treat available for $10.50. Butterfly pea flower tea is a very popular and trendy flavor right now and tastes similar to a calming chamomile tea. The highlights of this dish were the light and floral flavor of the ice cream, the delicious and crunchy toffee, and the fun fortune cookie on top. We'd recommend this one for people who love jelly and popping boba pearls because both of those elements are pretty prominent in this dish. Overall, this is a great treat for boba lovers out there. If you love floral desserts, this is a great one for you because the butterfly pea flower and lychee definitely both bring a lot of floral notes. If you don't like jelly or boba pearls, steer clear from this one. It's pretty heavy on both. A new month means a new menu at Gideon's. We headed over to Disney Springs this week to check out the cookies. Gideon's Bakehouse is celebrating Day of the Dead all month long with the new chocolate churro cookie, aka the Calavera cookie. You can get one for $6. This is a chocolate cookie that's also filled with cinnamon sugar and a pinch of ancho and cayenne chili spices. There's a layer of dulce de leche right in the middle of the cookie, and they're topped with a mixture of different chocolates, including Mexican stone ground chocolate. These are available all month long, but there's a limit of 2 per person. We headed in to try out this new cookie, and we found that there were some spices on the outside of the cookie as well, on top of the chocolate. In general, we thought the Calavera cookie was really, really delicious and very different. Like most of the treats we've had here, it was fresh and very moist. It's less sweet than it looks, though, so even if you're not crazy about super sweet desserts, we think you'll still love this. If you don't like spicy flavors, you may want to go for a different cookie instead, but we thought the spices were tasty and not too overpowering. Another option if you're heading to Gideon's in November is their pumpkin caramel double frosted cake. This is layers of both pumpkin and caramel buttercream on a vanilla cinnamon cake, and it'll be available through November as well. Okay, the celebration of autumn cake. We found the first Thanksgiving-related treat in Animal Kingdom this week. Over at Flame Tree Barbecue, there's the celebration of autumn cupcake, and yes, it's huge. This treat is a pumpkin cake with a toffee cheesecake filling and cinnamon-flavored frosting on top. It's decorated with a Tree of Life decal, a couple of candy pumpkins, and autumn leaf sprinkles. You can get one for $5.99. We had this treat last year as well, and it used to be at Creature Comforts. The celebration of autumn cupcake might appear there too later on this year, but for now you'll need to head to Flame Tree Barbecue. It was honestly one of our favorite cupcakes ever at Disney World. The cake melts in your mouth and the cinnamon frosting was pretty new to us. Usually these are just topped with copious amounts of plain buttercream, but the added spice made this frosting a million times better, and if you're a big frosting fan, you're gonna love this because there's a lot of it. If you love fall flavors, get ready to be amazed by this one. It's definitely heavy on the pumpkin, cinnamon, and toffee flavors, but you'll find us at Flame Tree Barbecue again to grab this treat. Now, we were pretty excited to try some new fall drinks at Disney's Riviera Resort this week. However, one of them took the fall flavor assignment a little too literally. The first is the s'mores latte, made with the Riviera's traditional latte with flavors of toasted marshmallows and chocolate, topped with whipped cream and graham cracker crumbs. And what can we say? If you love s'mores, this is the caffeinated drink of your dreams. You can grab this one for $4.79. But things were a bit different with the second drink we tried. The Harvest Cold Brew, which is a specialty coffee you can get for $3.79, was made with house-made Riviera blend cold brew with flavors of pumpkin. It was also supposed to be topped with pumpkin cream, but none was available at the time we grabbed it. Even though this drink is meant to have flavors of pumpkin, we didn't taste that at all. Instead, the drink tasted more like dirt and leaves and some cinnamon. It did taste like fall, but in a more literal sense. Our DFB reporter who tasted this one said it left their mouth very confused because they love fall flavors in cold brew, but this did not do it for them. It's possible that the missing pumpkin cream would have balanced out the flavors more and added a good level of sweetness. Be sure to ask if the pumpkin cream is available during your visit if this is one you want to try. If you'd like to try these drinks out for yourself, they are available now at Le Petit Cafe at the Riviera Resort. And although Halloween has come and gone, we're obviously still in a fall mood around here. This week we headed over to Gasparilla Island Grill at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort to grab the pumpkin pie cake pop for $7.99. Now, this is one of those jumbo cake pops that they have at the Grand Floridian all the time. It's a pumpkin spice cake pop, obviously, and robed in white chocolate, fall sprinkles, and green vines to resemble an autumn pumpkin. Gasparilla Island Grill tends to release giant cake pops seasonally, and this year Gasparilla went for Thanksgiving vibes, and it's almost too cute to eat. Now, we really liked this cake pop. We thought the pumpkin cake was delicious, but be warned that this cake was thick and very heavy on the pumpkin flavor. The white chocolate complemented it and evened it out a little bit, but still very pumpkin-y, and we love the design too. This one should be available at the Grand Floridian from November 1st to December 1st for $7.99, so you only have a month to try it. Now, if you've been following DFB for a few years now, you probably know that we've been a big fan of Oreo bonbons, no matter where they show up at Disney World, and you never know exactly where you're going to find them. They were once served at Cape May Cafe, then they made their way to Beach Club Marketplace, and last year they arrived at the market at Ale and Compass and Disney's Yacht Club with a holiday twist. So where have they ended up in 2021? Well, they're back at the Beach Club Marketplace and the market at Ale and Compass, sporting their best red and green. Last year they were known as Holiday Red and Green Oreo bonbons, but this year they've taken on their simpler name, Oreo bonbons, and can be found in the refrigerated section of the markets. Not too much has changed about these returning treats, and we're certainly not complaining about that. The cookies and cream mousse-filled bonbons are placed on an Oreo cookie base with a little touch of chocolate frosting and sprinkles on top. The only big difference to note is that the chocolate frosting has replaced chocolate ganache. We're happy to report that they are still a Disney staple, though. They pack a big Oreo punch, but they're not as sweet as you might expect. And because they're served cold from the fridge, they got a lighter texture and bite. All in all, we're so happy to see this cute holiday treat back at the market at Ale and Compass and Beach Club Marketplace. And for the price of $6.49, you'll be getting 4, which is a decent value for Disney and makes it easy to share. They will only be around until December 31st, though, so be sure to head on over and reunite with the sweet treats before that date. Okay, let's talk more holiday treats. It may only be the first week of November, but the holidays are well underway in Disney World, obviously, as we've been talking about this whole video. Over at Big Top Treats in the Magic Kingdom, we saw eggnog fudge, Santa-themed Mickey crispy treats, Santa candy apples, Santa-themed Mickey sugar cookies, holiday cupcakes, Mickey-shaped gingerbread cookies, and more. For this trip, we opted for the Minnie Mouse crispy treat. This is a classic crispy treat shaped like Minnie Mouse with milk chocolate covering the ears and a red bow. The base is coated in white chocolate and covered in red sprinkles and green M&Ms. If you want to try it, you can grab yours for $5.49. $9.49. Be sure to stay tuned to DFB as we make our way through a whole bunch of other holiday treats in Disney World. Time for some merch news. We're introducing the new iridescent sequined 50th anniversary Minnie Ears. We first got a peek at these ears back in August, but now they are available to purchase. These are part of the iridescent collection and feature lots of sparkly iridescent sequins and padded ears. We spotted them at the Emporium in Magic Kingdom for $34.99. We have a feeling that these ones are going to sell out really quickly. They've already sold out online, so if you want to take them home, be sure to act fast. These are part of a larger collection that's all about shimmer. A lot of it has that pretty iridescent look. We also saw more hats, shirts, a pullover, and a pin at the Emporium in Magic Kingdom. You can also find most of these items online. It's officially the holiday season at Disney World, and this week we found a lot of new holiday merchandise inside the Emporium. T-shirts, hats, spirit jerseys, backpacks, and more. There's a Loungefly backpack for $75, holiday Minnie Ears for $29.99, a new holiday Magic Band, which is limited edition, for $34.99. And that's not even close to everything. Spirit jerseys, bucket hat, fuzzy Christmas Crocs, Christmas sweaters, and PJs. If you're ready to do some Christmas shopping, then head to the Emporium for all of your holiday shopping needs. And if you want to see everything we found, head to our website for a lot more pictures. And we've got a new pair of ears that's dedicated to our favorite chipmunks, Chip and Dale, and we can't tell if they're cute or creepy. I mean, it's just their heads, so we're going to let you decide. One side features Chip and the other has Dale, and instead of a bow, these ears have acorns and leaves. Now, the back has the logo for Disney's Fort Wilderness Resort and Campground, and that's where you can find these. We discovered the Chip and Dale ears at Meadow Trading Post for $39.99, so if you love Chip and Dale, head on over and grab a pair. And there's another pair of Christmas ears in the parks. These are the new Christmas wreath holiday ears. They've got a red snowflake bow, and the ears are 2 Christmas wreaths with little red Mickey berries that are definitely imitating holly, and some pearls. You can find them over at the Emporium in Magic Kingdom for $29.99. Would you drop $400 for 4 gorgeous Disney World ornaments? These beautiful 50th anniversary ornaments from Christopher Radko feature recreations of Disney World's 4 park icons, and they are beautiful. First up, we got a beautiful Tower of Terror ornament representing Disney's Hollywood Studios. On the base, you'll see the Disney World 50th anniversary logo with the phrase, "The World's Most Magical Celebration." Next is the Tree of Life for Disney's Animal Kingdom. It's beautifully detailed, and you can even make out the animal carvings on it. There are glimmering stars on the tree's leaves as well. Next, we got the Spaceship Earth ornament to represent Epcot. Spaceship Earth looks absolutely iridescent. Finally, we've got the gorgeous Cinderella Castle ornament. This one is definitely for those looking to add some extra glimmer and shimmer to their tree. Look at that beautiful gold trim. And we found the Tower of Terror, Spaceship Earth, and Tree of Life ornaments at Ye Olde Christmas Shop in Magic Kingdom. They'd already sold out of the Cinderella Castle one when we visited, but we spotted all 4 at Disney's Days of Christmas at Disney Springs. One thing to note is that these ornaments are fragile. In fact, one cast member at Disney's Days of Christmas indicated they had several of them break. So when we visited Disney's Days of Christmas, the cast member there was not letting guests touch or hold the ornaments. If you're wanting to add all 4 park icons to your Christmas tree this year, be warned, it will cost you because each ornament is $99.99. And speaking of 50th anniversary ornaments, there are new ornament sets featuring the 50th golden statues you can find out in the parks. There's a set of 5 for Magic Kingdom with Mickey, Minnie, Goofy, Donald, and Pluto. For Animal Kingdom, it's a set of 4 that include Bambi and Thumper, Nemo and Dory, Timon and Pumbaa, and Simba. Epcot includes Joe Gardner, Rocket and Baby Groot, Miguel, Olaf, and Figment. And the Hollywood Studios set's got Frozone, Edna Mode, Bo Peep and Woody, Flounder and Sebastian, and R2-D2. All of these sets are currently available now on Shop Disney and cost $49.99 each. And Haunted Mansion fans, get your wallets ready. You've probably already seen the epic Haunted Mansion replica ornament and wanted it for yourself. Good news, it's back available in Disney World right now. We spotted the return of the fan favorite Haunted Mansion ornament at Memento Mori in Magic Kingdom for $29.99. If you look at the back of the ornament, you'll find tons of tiny Haunted Mansion details. And if you want to grab it, head over to Memento Mori in Magic Kingdom to get it before it disappears. These ornaments can be very popular, so be sure to check if it's still available there during your visit. it. We'll be keeping a close watch this year to see if it again becomes available online. Okay, and head over to Hollywood Studios for the biggest holiday collection so far. Keystone Clothiers normally has a lot of Star Wars merchandise, and they still do, just with a holiday twist. We found an awesome Star Wars Christmas collection. There's a Star Wars Holiday Spirit jersey and plenty of Star Wars holiday t-shirts and sweatshirts. We even saw some Star Wars holiday leggings with multicolored Christmas trees and Star Wars characters. There are also socks, pins, and a magic band with images of Star Wars characters and items in cookie form. And finally, we've seen the decorations going up in the parks and a sneak peek of holiday merchandise. Now it's time to get in the caffeinated holiday spirit with Joffrey's releasing their 2 holiday blends. The first is the Mickey and Minnie Winter Wonderland Coffee, which is a medium roast with flavors of white chocolate and caramel. There's also the Minnie Mouse Merry Mint Coffee, which is a medium roast with a mix of peppermint and white chocolate. So pretty much caffeinated hot chocolate, and we're here for it. We found both of these at Joffrey's in Disney Springs for $12.99 per bag. If you won't be in Disney World for a while, you can also buy them online through Joffrey's website. So there we go. That's the news we have for this week. If you would like all the latest Disney news sent directly to your inbox, sign up for our free newsletter. The link's in the description box below. And we want to know, are you someone who celebrates Christmas starting November 1st, or do you wait until after Thanksgiving? Leave us a comment below and let us know. Thanks for listening and thanks for watching. As always, this is AJ for Disney Food Blog, and we'll see you real soon.